What's up, everybody? Big Herc. You're tuning into another edition of Fresh Out, something from nothing. I got the CEO right here with me from Blasto Clothing, and we've been trying to connect for a minute, so we finally made it happen. And I'm gonna get a little bit of background about how this whole clothing line came about, what Blasto means, and a little bit about where he's from. So, go ahead and get the people a dose, man.
What's up, everybody? My name is Blasto, the CEO, creator of Blasto Streetwear. Thank you for the blessing for having me, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man.
We out here just grinding without no shining today. Yeah. So yeah, this is I got a clothing line called Blasto Streetwear, established out here in Los Angeles, California. Been working on my dream. This is what I wanna do: blow up one day and become LA's hottest trend.
So how'd you come up to the name Blasto?
Blasto, you know what? I wanted to name my clothing line something with a bang and something that goes out with a bang. So I called it Blasto Streetwear.
Okay. And how long you been doing the clothing thing now? I mean,
Well, established since 2005, but really got on my grind probably about 5 years ago. First, I was just trying to see who out there,
Okay.
But I've been doing it for 10 years off and on. But 5 years ago, I got on my grind hard.
so now it's like a full-time hustle. You just putting it down?
This is what I do, man. Just go to different shows, car shows, sneakers, pop-up events, wherever I can set up at.
So did you grow up in the clothing scene out here in LA, or what is your background as far as like being in the fashion?
What's my what's my scene?
No, what's your background? Do you have any formal background in clothing, or did you just decide, hey, I'm gonna start a clothing line? Or did you know anybody? Did you work in the clothing business?
Well, you know what? I checked. Well, Joker brand was out back when
Okay.
I wanted to start something. So, looking up to them, being established, Fat Farm being established too.
Okay.
I always wanted to start my own clothing line ever since I was young. So, I took the initiative and just started my own clothing line, Blasto Streetwear.
And what did you start off with? Did you start off with like just T-shirts and hats, or what was your main product that you were pushing?
You know what? I started off with 6 shirts. From 6 shirts, I built my way to 12 shirts. From 12 shirts, went to 36. So I just kept on multiplying. But I started off slow just to see who was actually going to buy a shirt off me with
Okay.
friends and family.
Okay. So, getting into like a little bit more detail, could you tell us a little bit about the clothing process and what you had to go through to even get your brand, initially printed up? I mean, what was that like?
Well, it was just hard to find someone dependable, someone reliable, someone that would have the turnaround time that you need the clothing to be done by a certain date before a show. A lot of places bullshit you. They just take their time, Some it took me plenty of years to find the one perfect person. Some shirts, of course, are gonna come defected and down.
Yeah.
That's why it's very important to do quality control on it. But it's just going out there, making sure you can get the good quality on the shirts, and find someone dependable, reliable, to get the printing at your expectations.
Did you run into a lot of problems like having to do like certain minimums when you're trying to like just work on a budget, or were you able to kind of like print as you go, or did you try to break down certain sizes that you thought you needed more numbers of, so you got to keep inventory?
Yeah, it's just keeping the inventory is pretty tough, especially right now. I mean, it's Blasto Streetwear is moving pretty good,
Yeah.
so keeping an inventory is very important on it. You want to keep your shirts at the demand of people, the sizes they want, and the style. Yeah, right now I'm switching the styles up on a lot on the clothing line, but on the designs, but it's just keeping your inventory on lock.
And how many different designs are you running right now? I mean, are you running like this is your main logo?
Yeah.
And then how many other different styles or screen prints are you running?
I got about, I want to say 25 different designs.
wow.
I try to keep it consistent because people get bored of the same design. I try to fit in a little bit for different style, different lifestyles, skaters, gangsters, just rockers. It's just trying to switch it up the style so it can catch that person's eye and
Do
rock
you
it.
as far as like on your shirts, do you do like seasonal, like fall season, summer season? Do you switch it up, or do you kind of consistently throughout the year run the same shirts, or do you do limited runs, or?
Well, hoodie season on the winter time,
Okay.
for a little time like this, of course. Tank tops usually on the summertime.
Okay.
Women, I branched out to some of the women apparel. They love their
Okay.
booty shorts.
Yeah, booty shorts.
That's when we go in for the photo shoot with them.
Exactly.
And I got some killer models out there
Okay.
putting in work and stuff. But yeah, just switching it up, keeping it up with the season, and make sure everybody's comfortable in it. Most important.
Do you have anybody that you consult with on helping you with like different designs or inspirations, or do you come up with everything, or do you have a team?
You know what? It's all me. I go out, grind, pick up the shirts, go take them to design, go get them printed, pick them up, go to shows, and shout out to Beverly, gives me a hand on the website and my emails and reaching out to people. But yeah, just it's just me and her. Sometimes we just put it down and she holds it down for me.
That's good, man. That's great to know, because like I said, a lot of people it's like trying to get started. They want to know like, well, man, should I go get a silk screen machine, or should I do this? And it just all kind of depends on what type of, what finances you're working with and what your know-how is.
Yeah, you know what? I've even bought the silk screening machines and stuff like that. I've had it in my man cave. I just never had the time to work on it myself, I get home at 1 o'clock in the morning and shit. That's the last thing. I got to get up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
It's easier just having somebody else do it for you.
Yes, basically someone affordable and knows what they're doing with the years of experience under their belt.
Okay.
But it's a grind, man. It's not easy, but you got to put your heart into it and really want this. If you really want to win in this game, it's not easy.
And what was what would you say was the most challenging aspect of getting your business off the ground?
What's the challenging? Geez, getting up and actually doing it, going to a place and actually setting up, and
making
it happen, because a lot of people close doors on you, especially when you want an opportunity, but, I just getting out there actually, that was.
I always tell people, man, the first thing you got to do is, like you said, get off your ass, make the effort, because nothing's going to fall in your lap. And you're a perfect example.
Exactly.
On the average, how many days a week are you working on your brand?
I'm doing 7 days a week.
That's right.
I go to shows five times out of the week. The other 2, I'm out there on my social media promoting it. Mondays, I'm out there making my moves, getting my gear done, getting it ready for the next day to sell at any event I catch my eye on.
Okay. Do you have any like advice for anybody like trying to start their own brand? I mean, because I know it's so competitive, man, and how hard is it to make your brand stand out from the next brand? I mean, or what makes your brand different from the next brand?
What makes well, you know what? Just taking the initiative and keeping persistent at what you do, that's what I do. I keep persistent. I'm one that takes no. If I can't get it this way, I'll go it the other way, and find my way to get it, hustle around it, but no handouts. I like working hard for my shit and going and putting in the work myself.
Did you notice a big difference when you went from doing it like part-time to actually doing it full-time? Did you see your business grow?
Yes. Actually, I did see it, because I put all my effort into it, because I really want to make this happen, and so far so good. It's happening, I'm going to different events. I'm getting recognized. Just yesterday, I was in Northridge walking, and a car pulls up, 2 bald essays looking at me, and I look, and they're like, Blasto. I was like, what's going on, So I got off, took a moment, shake their hands, and bounced,
That's a great feeling, man.
It's a great feeling, but I'm out in cannabis events. I'm doing, like I said, sneaker expos, and just, where all the people are at, and where people actually go and have a good time. That's where I'm usually caught at,
And what's like your brand motto, or what's your brand what's your guys' goal? Like what is it that you want to attain for your brand as far as in the fashion industry?
I just wanted to be established, just like everybody else that got their names up there.
Okay.
Supreme is one, you know, that everybody rocks, but you know they got to rock Blasto now.
Yeah,
You know, but that's working on the goal just to prove from something, from nothing to something. You know, I came from a real dysfunctional family. You know, I wanted to prove out to somebody in my family that I can make stuff happen, and just going the way it's going right now, it's really happening, you know.
That's good, man. I think that that's the inspiration within itself, because like, you know, a lot of times, you know, we have to learn shit from like, you know, bumping our heads, because nobody gives us the game, you know what I mean? It's not like you came from a fashion background or you had somebody in your family who had a clothing line, they passed it down. This is something you started from the ground up.
Yeah. So it's something from looking up to G-Unit, 50 Cent, Latin Thug Clothing, that's what Sin Dog from Cypress Hill. From watching them and seeing these famous people have their own clothing line, to watching them rock my stuff, you know, wearing my clothing line, Blasto Streetwear. I was in Blazers Cup in San Bernardino a few years back, and I said, I'm gonna go introduce myself to Be Real and say what's up to him. So I walked up to Be Real, and as soon as I caught his attention, he goes, before you say anything, pulled down the zipper on his jacket and said, check this out. He had a Blasto Streetwear shirt on.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah, that was one of, like, a dream come true. Like, damn, I used to bump him all the time, and now he's rocking Blasto Streetwear, you know. It's real nice when Freeway Rick Ross acknowledges you and tells you, hey, you're hustling. You keep doing it, man. You're out there grinding. I see you.
That's right.
So it's a real inspirational for me to keep going and working hard on my dreams, you know, and just proving everybody they can do something from nothing, you know.
Do you have any collaborations you're working on in the future? Like any I seen you had something on social media with shoes or something you were doing?
Yes, actually I did a collaboration with Hypo Footwear, where they just picked up these shoes and put the Blasto Streetwear. We collaborated on it, and it's going pretty good with that now. It's moving, the shoes are moving, and I'm just honored to have my name up on a sneaker shoe. Shout out to Hypo, those cracking boys. Just a bunch of other companies that are, you know, actually taking the time and investing in me. Shout out to the Terpene Lab out there too. We out there. Overtime Hustling magazine. I'll be in the issue next month on that one.
What can we expect from you in the future, man? What are some of the things that Blasto's gonna, you know, put out there that we can really look forward to?
Blasto is just gonna be the biggest, hottest trend. Give it another year, just working out, man. Working hard on this, taking this to a whole new level. I promoted my stuff on 92.3 with Big Boys, neighborhood, on the radio station. Just dropped a movie yesterday with the Flavor of Life with Pepe Senar from Scarface.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in it too.
That was on Instagram, right?
Yeah. I just dropped a little sneak peek of it.
Okay.
But yeah, man, just good things are happening right now. You know, I'm here, Big Herc on the show.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Shout out to Big Herc. Yeah, we out here.
So let the people know your social media information, man, in case they want to look you up. How to get the clothing.
You can check out my website, www.blastostreetwear.com, Blasto ST Wear on Instagram, and Blasto818 on my Snapchat, and that's where we at. We popping.
Hey, there you have it. A true hustle right here from the City of Angels, getting it in, making no excuses. A lot of you youngsters out there always be asking me about what can you do. Well, you got to get off your ass first, and I'll take a lesson from this man, Blasto.
Hustle day and night. Keep persistent. Keep hustling. Do what you got to do. Shout out to my homeboy Gino out there. Shout out to everybody supporting the Blasto Streetwear movement. I'm next. Just keep on stay tuned, and we on the rise.
There you have it. Fresh out. Something from nothing. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.